Hi, everybody, and welcome to the YouTube channel for We're Just Two Sisters. I'm Claudia, and today we're going to just do something fun. I'm going to take you through a walkthrough of one of my favorite things in the world, little golden books. And this is a journal that's made from a little golden book. It's actually a first little golden book, which are normally a lot smaller. This one is actually only 5 inches by 5.5, almost 6 inches. And these are what's called the first little golden book. They're a little bit smaller and compact, meant for kind of younger children. But I just love this book. It's my book of seasons, and I have taken the pages from the story and then added quite a few pages of my own. It has a fairly large spine, which has the golden book little silver thingy there intact. The spine is right at 1.5 inches, which means there's lots of goodies inside. And I've also added these cute little buttons on the spine just to give it a little bit more whimsy and a little bit more fun. So let's take a look inside. As you can see, it's got lots of lace, and it has a really cool pocket on the back, and I'll show you that as we get through it. But all of these little things came out of the pocket in the back, so I'll set them aside for now. A bunch of little tickets, and we can put them in later. Actually, I think those came off the top of the front. So this ribbon is a really cool sunflower ribbon, but it is detachable, so you can use it or you can choose one of your own. These little tickets actually go into this front pocket, and they stay in there pretty well unless you're like tossing it around like I did. There's again a side pocket. I've added these cloth sunflowers and this cute little corner here, which is kind of a brassy copper look. And these 3 adorable little ribbons that I thought brought out the colors that are in the cover of the book. When you first open it up, I've kept intact the little golden book belongs to. I just really like that, and I know people do like to write their names in them or gift them to someone and personalize them in that way. I've added this fun little whimsical ribbon. The first page has a band. In that band, there's a little folio. The folio has a pocket with these adorable little bunnies, and like I said, I've combined quite a few different things. I've left the story of the seasons intact, and you'll see that, but I've also used a lot of graphics from some very old little school books that I had that told some really fun stories from my childhood that I remember reading. So this little tag just fits down into this pocket, but this also opens up, and when you open it up, it has a story about mom and the cake and ice cream, and I've added these little tags. One can go right up in here. You can put something in there of your own. And on the back is also a pocket, the same little kids, and this adorable little tag with the bunny, the kitten, and the teddy bear. And that just goes right in there. Like I said, it's very vintage, old school, probably like 1950s. School books, little children, I can read stories. This page has a pocket with some little cards that say summer, winter, spring, and fall, going with the seasonal theme of this journal. And on this page, of course, is the first page of the My Book of Seasons. This page is the backside of that, and I've embellished it. Winter is here. Can you feel it? Cold air nipping at your cheeks. Here comes the rain. This is a little slit pocket that has a tag, a card, which I thought was perfect for this page, which, as we can all remember, is grilled cheese sandwich and tomato soup. That brings back some very warming, fun, fond childhood memories. And even today, when it's cold and rainy and snowing outside, I love to make myself a grilled cheese sandwich and some tomato soup. There's a lot of different kinds of paper in this journal. There's art paper, there's graph paper, there's pages from children's books that I thought really worked well. There's a lot of lace that's sewn on in a variety of different ways. Here's a little pocket with this adorable little child in it. And again, on the back, I've left them room for journaling, room for drawing, just making notes. Lots of blank pages that allow you to create your own thing in this journal. There are 3 signatures. I'll show you that when I get through the first one so I can show you how the signatures are sewn in, and very sturdy, will last forever. Can you see it? Snowflakes falling soft and white. Again, lots of extra space for journaling. Lots of pages that depict different seasons. Here's fall, graph paper, the original story. Can you hear it? The scrape, scrape, scrape of a shovel on the walk. I have definitely had my share of shoveling snow this year. Can you smell it? Can you taste it? Sweet hot chocolate with a marshmallow in it. Winter is here. And then these pages are great for like writing your favorite story or your memory about, having hot chocolate in the snow. Here's the center page of the very first signature with, again, the fall paper, a little pocket with a butterfly. Inside, there's this cute little card of a house in the woods. There's also this little folio. You open it up. That depicts spring, of course. You open it up, and there's a pocket here for you to add something. And there's also a little tiny tablet that you can write on. The back has winter, spring and winter, different seasons there. There are 4 seasons in every year. And although this would make a wonderful gift for a child, especially if you have someone in your life that has wanted to have a journal and you've wanted to teach them the joy of having a journal, this would be awesome. And there's really nothing in here. I mean, I don't know that I'd give it to a toddler that's going to put things in their mouth, but certainly an older child that would love to be able to write in it and decorate it with stickers. Or, I have a granddaughter that's 10 that really enjoys journaling. Here's a cool page. Then down came the rain, down, down, down. I've decorated this with some raindrops, and again, lots of lace that's sewn into the paper. Winter, spring, pages to write on, pages to draw on, summer, fall. Here's a really cool little pocket, and I just loved these. So this is a fairly deep little pocket. Then came the rain. And what I've included in here are these little round cards that I made that say winter, spring, summer, and autumn. And when you put them all together, you can actually spread them out to where you can see all of those little pages. And they fit nicely just right down in that little pocket. So that is the beginning or the end of the first signature. And as you can see here, the signature is sewn in. You saw that in the center. And there are 3 signatures. 1, 2, and then 3 full signatures, which makes up a lot of pages and keeps them nice and sturdy. This is a book that's meant to be handled. I mean, you have to be somewhat careful because, there are some fragile pages, but for the most part, it's meant to be used and written in and loved and cherished and hugged and squeezed. So I wouldn't be apprehensive about, the sturdiness or the stability of the journal. Here's a really cool little pocket that has a story in of itself. Here's summer, mom bringing ice cream. Inside the pocket is some little cards. There's one that is a watering can. Here's one with strawberry pie. Strawberry pie is definitely a memory I have of summertime. My grandma used to make pies and, wonderful things for summer. It has a little tablet in it that has quite a bit of paper. And it also has this tag with cupcakes. And that can go down in this little band here. Holds it in nice and secure. Again, lots of paper. Here's Halloween, which of course is the fall. This is a little index card that I use. It says April on it. Has a really cute pocket. The pocket, here's Mom and the little girl with her dog. When you open it up, it's a abundance of journaling space or additional paper that you can decorate yourself. Here's a really fun border. Again, some of these are intentionally left with simplicity so that you can use your own creativity and your own imagination to continue to decorate it, whether it's with, a favorite child or by yourself. A lot of these just conjure up so many wonderful childhood memories for us that as adults, we just cherish them so much. That's how I am with little golden books. Here's a cute little window that I made that kind of opens up to view the little kids inside. Lots of blank pages, both cardstock, graph paper, and so forth. Here's a slit pocket. Has several little tags in it. A Happy Easter card. This little tag with this adorable little child. And it also has a little ticket. The ticket is good for one free ride on an airplane. I'm sure that was at an amusement park or a carnival. Again, more paper. Here's a scene with boating. Can you see it? The sailboats on the water are yellow, white, and blue. And then this pocket here has a little folio that says "We Can Play," and has these great illustrations. This one is actually a pocket. Has a little story here of boys at the beach. And this slips right into that little pocket. I just thought it kind of told a story of a day at the beach or the lake. And I've added this little tab that says June. Hot dogs, that's always a good memory of summer. And here's another page that has a pocket. The pocket holds this tag, The Little Old Woman. My, said Mrs. Duck. All kinds of little stories that could be made up about that. It also sparks imagination in children, too, to show them something like that and then ask them to write a story about it. Here's a little flip. That's the end of the second signature. You can see the part of the spine here. Here is a flip folder. It opens in two ways. It has two pockets here. One pocket has this little card, "See the rain come down," from my sprinkling can. And here's another little piece that says, "Look out for the rain," said Bill. "You do not like rain. Go home to your chickens." There's the little ducks with their little babies. And this has a little tablet that is attached. Open it up this way. And it has two more pockets. The old hen, that's the sprinkling can that we were just talking about here with the ducks. Bill's garden, sprinkling can, chickens. This whole little folio just kind of tells a fun little story. Here's a little pocket here that you can also add some additional things. And this just folds up. It is attached. More ribbon, more of the story, practice writing paper, watermelons. Down the road, this actually has this really cool seasonal piece in it. As you can see, it's trees that depict the four seasons: winter, spring, summer, and fall. I made a little accordion out of that. It goes down in the down the road pocket. ice cream and writing paper, graph paper, all kinds of paper. Here's a Be Happy. Today will be a happy day. And this has another little folio that's glued on, but there's a pocket here and there's a pocket here. This pocket has this little folio that comes out with another pocket to put something in and a little tablet. This slides right down in here and kind of is camouflaged there because it is the same paper, but it has a little tab here, so it makes it easy to pull out. Another pocket with a couple of little doodads. Here's a Palace Theater in Golden City, Missouri, 35 cents. And then this little cowboy dude, you know, just again, imagination of children. Of course, back in the day, children's imaginations were about playing outside. I'm a little bit disappointed in some of the activities that kids have today that have more to do with electronics, and you know, maybe a book like this might spark some imagination about playing outside. Or even journaling. That's a good thing to do. Spark some imagination, telling stories. Red apples. Can you smell it? Pumpkin pie baked in the oven. I like cake, she said. I like ice cream too. The children all laughed. A little bit of fall. Another cool little card in here. A tablet to record some thoughts for October. And then the very last page is the children found Uncle Jim at work in his garden. And this has a pocket with a bingo card. And on the very back is again the pocket that says, Little Goose was happy again. Come, chickens, she called. Come swim with me. It's fun. It is fun to swim. And in this pocket, there's a couple of pieces here. There's an old password card and a gin rummy scorecard. So you can put whatever you'd like in there. I just thought a couple of games were fun. I think this one actually goes on the front pocket, so I'll stick that back in there. Again, you know, let's kind of flip through. You can see that it's just filled with lots of magical things. Be great for the child or the child at heart. And I hope that you've enjoyed it. It was a fun journal to make and a fun one to walk through. I hope you're inspired to either make your own, or if you're interested in purchasing this one, you could check it out on our Etsy shop, and that's www.we'rejusttwosisters.etsy.com. That's We're Just Two Sisters with the number 2.etsy.com. And I hope that you enjoyed this walkthrough. I appreciate your time. I know that it's valuable. And thanks for spending just a little bit of it with me. Come back again soon. There's always something new to see at We're Just Two Sisters.